Alright, we're all done here. It is 10:01. No issues at this particular location. I spent a vast majority of that time reading on the Japanese maglev train that they're building. Quite interesting. I haven't finished reading about it yet, but very, very interesting. I'm going to continue reading about it. At this point, I'm about to go on an hour and a couple minute drive to a lovely Love's where I am going to park for the day. So let's go ahead and fill out our paperwork and go on this 50-ish mile drive. Alright, it is now 11:20. Whoop, 20? Is it 20? Yes, it's 11:27. In the, is this Sprite or is this water? That smells like Sprite. Alright, this bottle is a bottle of Sprite. So we're going to put that on the floor and we're going to make it. We're not going to make it, we're going to eat it. But we got to heat this up. But before we heat that up, I need to clean a bowl. But I was picking up my phone to inform you that we got to this particular location. Drive here was good, no issues. Other than my patience dwindling with every red light I got stopped at, but all was good. At this point, I am going to heat the Chipotle that I got earlier, which I'm actually very glad that I got Chipotle earlier, because this particular Lovely Loves doesn't have any power, which means I can't buy anything from them, which means if I didn't have food, I couldn't eat anything here. And what's even more annoying is that it is literally the 4th of July, and if you celebrate, happy birthday, happy 4th of July. Yeah, it's 4th of July, and the likelihood of somebody showing up to fix the power here is pretty much non-existent. I'm glad that I have food. At this point, I am going to go ahead and transfer everything off of this phone onto the computer. So let's go ahead and do that. All right. Well, at this point, it is 12. Oh shit, I'm still on duty. It's 12:19. I did not mean to still be on duty, so let's fix that. It's 12:19. I have eaten some food. I am now full. I will put the remainder of this in the cooler for another time. Yes, I will. I highly doubt the truck stop is going to have power when I get up and ready for the day, so we're probably going to finish that in the morning. But at this point, I'm starting to get quite tired, and I am tired of being awake. I've been up since 3 p.m. and it is now 12, right? Yeah, 12:20. I'm gonna plug my phone in, my tablet in, and oh, I should turn the AC on in the front of the truck all the way. Yeah, I'm gonna plug all this stuff in and then finish watching this episode, maybe one more episode of, I almost said Kaguya-sama, Fruits Basket. Yes. So that's what we're going to do. And then I'm going to bed. Should be setting my alarm for 10:20, I want to say. Yeah, so let's go ahead and do that. Guess who has literally zero desire to be awake? Like, so little desire to be awake. I'm really, really tired. But what's surprising is, guess who did not change what time her alarm went off today? Yeah, I set my alarm for 10, and I got up at 10. Yes, I did. It is now 11:12. The vlog is rendering. I think there's a possibility that this place has power now. Not 100% sure though. So if you look out there, where did it go? So there's that yellow light out there. That's a reflection. Where did it go? There we go. That is what I was looking for. That might be part of the building, the maintenance building, or the top of the fuel island, but I think it's more so the maintenance building. But it also might be the highway sign that's out there. Oh, is that the Hardee's? I wonder if that just is another truck. But I'm beginning to think that the power might be back on because of that. Also, the amount of light that's actually like shining in. Oh, hold up. Do you see it? That's the highway sign. The green and the red that you see there are the gas price and the diesel price. I don't know which one's which, but one of them's gas and one of them's diesel. That's the green there, which means down here, whatever was the Hardee's. Hardee's is below that. And then above that, the yellow that goes into the red is the Loves. That red and that green is the sign on the highway that displays what the price of gasoline and diesel are, which means that this facility does at least have some power now. I'm surprised considering it's 4th of July still. I honestly did not think that they were going to be able to get anybody out to get their power back on until tomorrow. So, depending on how much power they have, I don't know if they just have enough power to run diesel and their refrigerators, or if they're back to full power. I do not know. But what I do know is that sign was off when I got here. There was no lights on that sign when I got here, and it doesn't matter what time of day, that sign is supposed to be on 100% of the time. And if it's off, it's either broken or the facility doesn't have power. Which I should have known that it didn't have power when I saw the sign. But I saw the sign and then didn't even register that it didn't have any power. I was like, yes, the Loves, let's go to bed. Yeah, luckily their sign is back on, which probably means that their power has been fixed to the point that they can sell diesel and gas and obviously their the refrigerators. Honestly, if they just pulled a generator in and it only ran their refrigerators, I really think the sign they would still have the sign shut off to try to keep drivers from wasting their time coming in and parking on the fuel island to try and fill up their truck just to find out that they don't have enough power to run their cash payment thing, whatever, and then the driver gets annoyed and has to leave and go find somewhere else. Yeah, I think that they have enough power to do transactions now, at least. I really think if they couldn't do transactions, this sign would still be off. Anyways, this load's supposed to pick up at midnight, which was not possible, but I probably shouldn't be laying here doing literally nothing. My 10-hour break was up an hour ago. Nope, not yet. 50, well, now it's 19, so 59 minutes ago, my 10-hour break was done. Oh, shit. You know what this is? It's a string. You know what was on that string? My bracelet. Now, it was a type of bracelet that allowed you to adjust the size to take it on and take it off. But that broke pretty much the first day. It started coming apart, and I've been waiting for it to come completely apart since then. And now that it is completely apart, I will actually tie it to my ankle so that it no longer loosens and tightens. It's just going to be however tight I make it, and then that's gonna be it. Let's tie this on my ankle, and then we need to get up. We really need to get up and get dressed and ready for today. So let's go ahead and do all that. All right, 11:30 in the glorious afternoon, aka 11:30 p.m. You know, the evening. The evening time. I am mostly dressed, not entirely. There is indeed a missing article of clothing. That would be my vest. Yes. Now, the vest is on, which is fantastic. I already got a call from work asking where I'm at. Told them I'm getting ready, which is an accurate statement. We are now opening the curtains. Yeah, that's quite a bit of light out there. Well, that's the truck next to me with the lights in the area reflecting off of the hood. But yeah, we are opening the curtains for this morning. Opening the curtains. We also need to turn the AC down up here because it is still on full blast, which is not something I need when it is only 70-something degrees and I am not cuddled under a blanket. We're going want to tell this that we are off duty because I am no longer in the sleeper, but I'm not yet doing a pre-trip. No, I am not. Oh, that's why it was so difficult to see that. So I was laying back there and we were looking through the curtain in this edge right here. So that is why that was so difficult to see. Yes. Can you focus on the sign and not the shit on the windshield, please? Yeah, because from sitting right here, the truck is actually in the way. It is time to brush my teeth and shave my face. And then we're going to go inside and see if I can get Hardee's. It's Hardee's, right? Yeah, Hardee's. I'm going to see if I can get Hardee's. Now, I don't know if they're going to be open. They might be closed. And I do not know if this power outage is going to cause any issues with the Hardee's itself. So, yeah. Let's go ahead and brush my teeth and shave my face. Really? My hair is still wet. I really should have taken it out of this bun before I went to bed, but I didn't. And now my hair is still wet. Which means there's no point in putting any product in it. Can my hair please be nice? Alright. Ponytail. That's what I'm feeling today. That'll also help some of my hair dry out. It takes forever for my hair to dry. Like, this up here is dry, but like this area here is still wet, and then this down here is dry. I need to fix my fit because apparently it's not right. And then we're going to go ahead and go inside, get something to eat. Alright, turn the lights off and walk on into the building. We're going to let my watch charge a little longer. I think it's only at like 25% the last time I checked. 43%. Let's go ahead, leave it in here, go inside, figure out food. I also think it's pretty safe to say that I missed almost all of the fireworks too. So, at least we got to see some yesterday. But I don't think I'm going to see very many today at all. I just heard one, but I didn't see it. I heard a couple while I was editing, but yeah, I don't think I'm going to see any today. If so, it's going to be very, very few. Because it's after prime fireworks time, you know, almost midnight. Alright, well, because of the power outage, I have no idea how long they've had power. They have no hot food. Zero hot food available. Not a single bit of hot food available. And Hardee's is completely closed. So, no Hardee's, no hot dogs, no Love's food. At least no hot Love's food. We got some Mountain Dews because I wanted some. And some macaroni. Yes, indeed. But at this point, let's get this stuff up in the truck and do a pre-trip. I don't remember seeing the garbage can there when I parked. If you look at the bumper, I hit it. Luckily, I don't know if that was there last night or not, but if it was, I totally backed into it. Yeah, when it's raining and drizzling and still ridiculously hot outside, it gets really difficult to see out of that passenger mirror. So it's possible that it was there last night. I just didn't see it. It's possible, not definite, but possible. Let's make some macaroni. No chicken strips, just macaroni. While I make this macaroni, because it's going to take a little bit, I'm either going to scroll through TikTok, turn on some YouTube, or watch, I almost said a bit of Inuyasha. Last time I checked, I'm caught up with Inuyasha, minus the second series and the movies. But I don't think the movies are even on Crunchyroll, so minus the second series. Let's make this food and probably watch a bit of anime while we're waiting for it to heat up. Alright, 150-mile drive now that we are done pre-tripping the truck. All is good, no issues. Let's go ahead and get on this drive. Alright. Well, here we are at the pickup location. We've been here for a little bit already. Went to the yard, got the trailer inspected. No issues with the trailer. Truck doesn't need diesel. At this point, we're going to fill out my paperwork and go ahead and check out of this facility. Let's move that down a tiny bit. Yep, just like that. Alright. I forgot to leave a space to write the trailer number on my paperwork. But the good thing is that this has a lasso select, which allows me to select things that I have written and move them. Yes, indeed. So that is quite nice, actually. Quite helpful for situations like this, instead of having to completely erase it and rewrite it. But yeah, we're done here. All good, no issues. I'm in a very mood now, which is unfortunate, but it is whatever it is. The drive here was uneventful. Anyways, at this point, we're done here. Let's go ahead and check out of this facility and go on this 133-mile drive to the first location today. Oh my god, that's so funny. Alright, story time, okay? It is... Fuck. That's gotta go in tomorrow's vlog. Damn it. Alright, well, story time tomorrow. Anyways, at this point, it is 10:22 in the morning, which means that I have to end today's vlog. I got to the first location, I switched trailers, I was in a really shitty mood, I was on the phone with my friend, I didn't feel like talking to anybody but him at the moment, so got there, no issues, drive, no issues, dropped trailer, checked in, no issues there, acquired new trailer, picked it up, no issues there, left the facility, again, no issues there. Drive here was about 130, 150 miles, something in that range. The drive here was a little bit eventful. 71 north and south were closed for about 6 miles, and most likely are still closed for those 6 miles, around mile marker 81-ish, 79, 77 to 84, something like that. All traffic in both directions is being ushered off the highway to go to find another way to get around it. That's pretty much what it was. So that was unexpected, but we made our way around it. No issues getting around the incident. At that point, we continued our drive here. Drive here was uneventful, except for literally the last parking lot, let's say. On that side of the parking lot, there was an issue that I will talk about in tomorrow's vlog, because it's a rant and I don't want to end today's vlog with a rant. So if you want to hear a rant about what happened the last couple thousand feet of my drive, I'll add that to the beginning of tomorrow's vlog. Anyways, at this point, there's nothing else going on. I'm going to thank you guys for coming. I hope that you enjoyed. If you did, go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe. If you keep coming back, why not go ahead and hit the bell so that you can get notifications every single time that I upload. If you are interested, you can also scroll down just a little bit farther and take a gander at the description. There you can find the links to my Twitch, my Discord, my other YouTube channels, as well as all of my socials. Yes, if you are interested in any of that. Of course, I will see you guys tomorrow morning with a rant at 8 a.m. for the next daily vlog. And as always, phone hugs and bye-bye.